for reminding. We'll continue the topic. So, yes, this is about our uh, work process topics because this is a little depth also. Right, come back to the topic. So, this particular dispatcher assigned to the free work process, and again, this I said activity. How does it will happen? Inside also, based on the task, it will assign to the respective work. It will happen. Right. This is the way. Suppose it's not every time database interaction might not be required. If you want to simple addition of two variables, suppose addition of two variables means we'll declare the variables, we'll assign the value, and we will print the output. There is no zero database interaction. That means we declare the variables, we assign the values, we are printing. Everything happens to application to the presentation only. So, such type of programs, database interaction is not required, addition of two numbers or multiplication of two numbers. But sometimes, since the SAP is a business software, ABAP is a business application programming, but most of the cases, we don't write a general addition, multiplication, and all. Okay, majority operations are DB specific only. That means most of the time we work with sales related, purchase related, or production related, or finance related. Live tables data only we work with on daily basis. That's why DB interface is responsible to for directional bi-directional flow to write, insert, update, modify, delete, or else select. Okay, fetch the data. This is the end-to-end operation. Whatever the result comes, there is a one RAM is there at application level. You will find yes a RAM application level there. That is a kind of buffering area. So all these things it will gets loaded, and moreover, yes, it is result will be sent back to the presentation. That means user requested for something, user inserted, this is the flow, updated, this is the flow, user deleted, this is the flow, complete end to end. After writing successfully to the database, it will confirm back to the user that record created successfully. After updated, it will confirm back to the user record updated successfully. If user is trying to delete it, delete operation after deletion in the database record, then it will update to the user that deleted successfully. So this is the way activity. Even you want to fetch the data, retrieve the data, or select the data, then what happens? It will fetch and display the records to the user. It could be single record or multiple records to the user. So this is the front end flow to the back end happens. Okay, so like okay, hope you guys understand this, right? Then move on to the next way of dimension of this application. Yes, like if you move on to the application, because I don't want to disturb the existing picture, even you can take it as a screenshot also. Suppose this is, again I'm going back to the, this is application server 1 and as well as application server n. Yes, okay, AS. So AS1 and as well as ASN. Yes, application server n. Right. Now there is a one few other things we have to discuss. That is called as, what is that? Yesterday I told you there is a shared memory is there. This is your shared memory. Yes. In the shared memory, you can find the buffer concepts are there. So buffers are there. But what is the meaning of buffer is? Buffer is a temporary storage area. So whatever the result comes from the database, it is loaded into buffer first, buffer to the presentation next level. So buffers are used for reusable purpose. Okay, yes, this is about your buffering concept. And again, I said you this user context and role areas are also there here. User context area and moreover role area is also there. Role area is also part of shared memory one. Actually, we can say that technically speaking, there is a RAM because hardware point of it is a kind of random access memory. Okay, because you know RAM and ROM. RAM is temporarily because something you fetched from the database, it holds temporarily the RAM. It will display to the user. Once you come back, the rolled data gets fetched data gets rolled back to the database again. So this way, the data is fetched from database to the application, application to the front end presentation, and again it will reversal back. Sometimes we'll fetch SD data, sometimes we'll fetch data, sometimes FI data, and so on. Right. Suppose sometimes we don't want the database interaction. We have only some addition multiplication. Program level variables also gets created in the RAM. So as long as you are executing the program, those variables or values it retains. Once you close the program, RAM is a temporary storage thing. Okay, yes. Next, here we come across because we have to discuss this in a other dimensions also. What are the other dimensions we have at application levels? Yes. Okay, buffers are there. So every or each application server behind local buffers are available. Local buffer is available. Yes. So buffers stores. Okay, we don't use the word called store. Store is applicable to the underline. Buffer holds the data temporarily. Data temporary. Okay. Yes. What exactly that? Buffers are used for. Buffers are used for reusable data. Reusable data. That's it. We will come back buffer concept later. Don't worry a lot. Okay, right. Next, we have three other things we have to discuss. First, yes, at application, next, I'm extending the same topic. Application layer, application layer also consists of three servers. What are the three servers? That is, one is message server, second is gateway server. The third one is Enqueue server. Enqueue server, right? Three things are like. So what is always okay? Yes, one message server, one gateway, one Enqueue server is there. So one message server exists for all application servers. Right, if you remember, I explained message server is connected with all application servers. So message server is one, but application servers are n. What is the meaning of this message server? What is the purpose of this message server? Message server provides message service. What is message service again? Message services, it is used for internal communication between application servers. Right. Next, what is the message service concept is it okay, it pass the message from one application server to another application server, vice versa also. Yes, this is the concept of message server. Okay, if you go back to this, here I mentioned one message server here, right? So at application layer, one message server, but message server is connected with application server 1, 2, 3, 4. It provides message service. What is message service? Is internal communication between these application servers. You may ask question, why we need communication? Because I said, for any reason the application server failed, suppose this request is passed to the parallel another application server. Okay, so for that purpose this message server is required. Okay, so what happens, this presentation server requested to application server 1, but if it is failed, this message server pass on to this request to the application server 2. Finally the result whatever comes against received by application server 2 and message server 3, it will pass back and it will send the result back to the presentation server. That means, okay, all these things are internal communication purpose will be used. Internal communication purpose message. Then go back to the next topic called as, yes, here you can also write one message server. So this is one message server, right? Next, I am going to write one gateway server now. Okay, one gateway server. What is the meaning of gateway server? Why we need gateway server? So right, next, one gateway server exist means available in application layer. Because in under application layer or tier only one message server, one gateway, one enqueue server. So what is the purpose of gateway server? Gateway server is used for external communication. External communication. That means it is exactly opposite to the message server. So if at all we want to send or receive data from other SAP systems, SAP or non-SAP systems, first, first we have to establish connection. Establish connection. Yes, that is done by, that is, okay, yes, it is done by gateway server. So gateway server is configured to establish connection to the other server, and again it provides gateway service. Gateway service. What is gateway service? It is external communication service. Server provides service. Yes, okay, because we have to exchange data from our R3 system to another R3 system sometimes. At that time, we will go for gateway configuration. So here you can write one message server and one gateway server. I can write it also, no problem. But that is for external communication. Going forward, we will tell you, because in SAP ECC system to you want to communicate to CRM system is separate and the APO system is separate. Those system servers itself separate. So you can, or else non-SAP systems also we will connect. So practically we will talk on how this communication happens and all later. Next, we are going to the Enqueue server. Enqueue server, one Enqueue server is there in application layer. So Enqueue server is a part of AS Java. AS Java means application server Java. So because I said two things, application with AS ABAP, AS Java, there are two things are there. So now if you go to the Java, AS Java, you will find this Enqueue server. What is the meaning of Enqueue server? It provides Enqueue service. Okay, Enqueue service. What is Enqueue service? It is, okay, it holds the all log information. Okay, locked information. That means Enqueue server is, it temporarily holds the locked data. As long as, just now I explained, if one user is editing some sales order, at that time that sales order information is there at the Enqueue server level. So where is this Enqueue server exists again? This Enqueue server is also at yes, at this level only, Enqueue server. So now you have to see here at application level, many application servers are there, many work processes are there inside application servers. But message server is one, gateway is one, Enqueue server is one. These are all only one, and which are common. These three are commonly used by these application servers. This way you have to understand. So that's all. We will discuss this Enqueue server part also later, not all at a time. So almost with that, application middle layer is also covered in a multiple dimensions. Okay, yes. So with that, we have almost done the presentation in detail, application in detail, and database in detail also. But it is introductory session, but going forward you will get much more clarity on each layer and all. Okay, daily we'll come back and discuss. With that, our R3 architecture topic is also completed. Now we will move to the next topic, that is nothing but, yes, now this is connecting. Okay, right, going back to the, yes, okay, next topic will be installation point of view. We are going to discuss what is the meaning of installation done by whom? Basis consultants, because this is the original software. Basis consultants, they'll download and install SAP. Installation done in development, quality and production boxes, I said. Installation of SAP. Okay, just only knowledge. I don't to show the installation in front of you, but it is subclassified as pre-installation and post-installation. Yes. Pre and post. What is the difference? So first of all, under pre-installation, first the backend servers are installed. That is backend servers. Servers are installed. First, in this, first operating system installation. Okay, first step. Then after operating system, then DB installation, database installation. Okay, one time. After database installation, then comes to the SAP installation. SAP installation comes this one. After SAP installation, this will take time. This will take a lot of, yes. Okay, because see, First of all, hardware is ready. On top of that, OS can be installed. Backend most secured operating system, Linux or Linux. Then after that, we go with the database on top of OS. Then on top of database, then we'll go for SAP installation. SAP installation can be done in three ways. That is, first, only AS ABAP installation, okay, or only AS Java installation. Only AS means application server. Application server, only ABAP stack, okay, or only Java stack, or a dual stack, okay. So that is nothing but AS ABAP plus AS application server Java installation. Right. Here, yes, this is called as dual stack installation. So suppose first, what is this AS ABAP? AS ABAP is also called as AS what is that application server? This is ABAP runtime. ABAP runtime or ABAP stack also. ABAP stack also or ABAP engine also. Yes. Okay. Yes. Next. Okay. If you go back, similarly, same statement. Yes, Java. Okay. Java is also called as so called as yes, same statement. Java runtime, Java stack, or Java engine. Java engine. So if you go for installation point of view, yes. So first, again, I'm going back to the previous screen. See, backend OS ready, database is ready. Then the application installation only takes a lot of time. This application level, when we go for install, here two questions. You want to install only ABAP stack, AS ABAP. Only ABAP stack is nothing but ABAP runtime or ABAP engine. Okay, ABAP environment. That is must and mandatory. And yes, Java installation is optional sometimes. Java stack, okay, some components runs on ABAP stack, some components runs on Java stack. So as a best practice, we'll go for dual stack installation. That's why two stacks to be installed in the application. That's why it takes time. Because just now I said some, okay, ABAP point of view, this application server work processes you will come. But if you go to the Java, ABAP, so you come across message server gateway. If you go to the Java stack point of view, this work process is called as server processes. Okay, because Java supports multi-threading, multi-threading concept. Multi-thread, thread means parallel way of processing called as multi-thread. Java supports that multi-threading, multitask. So now, and moreover, in Java stack, you will find that Enqueue Server also. Yes, Java is also part of our architecture. You have to understand. Okay, yes, because not initially, but later on, they included Java is also part of our, even as on today also. That's why you have these three options. Okay, clear? As a best practice, we will go for dual stack installation. These two are single stack. So this is comes as a only ABAP stack. Only ABAP stack. This is as a only Java stack. Okay, this is dual stack. Because now hope you are getting the complete clarity. Pre-installation. Yes, ABAP Java is over. Yes, application is ready. That takes lot of time. After that, that means first database is ready. Database is ready, then application is also ready. Then finally we'll come to the post installation. Post installation, under post installation, yes, what happens I already told you. Yes, install SAP. The people says GUI, but it is not a GUI, it is GUI. SAP GUI, okay, must be installed. Okay, install SAP GUI at every terminal, at every user terminal. User terminal. User means user or consultant. Terminal means workstation again. That is your desktop system or laptop system. Yes. Install SAP GUI. So not only install, that hardly takes 5 minutes time in each installation. But there are 500 users. So all users laptops through you have to install all this GUI front end. Okay, and the next step only install doesn't suits, doesn't map SAP GUI with uh, with application server also. Application server also. This mapping is also important. If you go to yes, if you go to this again, yes, this is a SAP logon pad or SAP GUI or SAP front end. Yes, this is the shortcut. It will open the SAP. Yes. Suppose let's take this ABAP, something like that. I'll go to the change mode, right click, properties. So here it is, properties. You can see the description here. The description is going to display here. Whatever the description you type, that is the description. Then the application server, every application server is identified by unique IP address. Unique IP address in dotted decimal notation 100.0.0.88. Then next 00 is the instance number. Then SID. SID is nothing but system ID. Okay. These are all unique credentials. It is one time if you disturb this, your connection loss. If you go to here, yes, this is something. Again, go to the properties. You can check it out. Okay. Next. So the IP address differs, instance differs, SID system ID differs. This also will differ. So the IP, everything differs. So that's why the front, not only front end installation, it should be mapped to the respective backend also. Okay, all those stuff. Here you can have a create. We will go to the create. This way we can give the new new server. Just I'm trying to go for new server 192.10.30.3. Suppose I'm randomly give instance number 00 EH7 enhancement 7. Just like that. Okay, this way I typed it. New server came. New server came. Double click. There is no new server. I just gave randomly. Double click. I'm trying to connect to the EH7. You are getting the response as yes, this type of it is a result. I requested the result again saying that partner not reached. Okay, partner not reached means two meanings, two types of meaning for this. One is the server is down, or else your credentials are wrong. Okay, yes. Your credentials are correct, server is down also, you'll get a response like this. or else basically you mapped with wrong application server, wrong details. That's why I just typed randomly. So this way you can create it, or you can place the cursor and change it here. At a later level, you can change it. Otherwise, even you can delete it also. So it is very user friendly. Delete. So this is about your overall. You can create the details from the presentation. It is very easy. You can, okay, daily we work with that also. Place the cursor, click on log on. You will reach to the log on. Yes, log on again. Yes, your request again. So the request result we can see here. Yes, I requested for again the same response. So this way, okay, connectivity issues and all. Right. Authorization checks and all, it will happen. This is all about your overall, right? Then next, here, the installation point of view, we have to discuss two things. Like where exactly there are two choices for users. That is, yes, where do you keep the servers? So there are yes, three ways of data storage. That is nothing but okay, data storage options given to the customer. Given to customer. That is nothing but first number one is on cloud. Okay, or on premise. First one is on premise. Okay, on premise, on cloud, and or else hybrid model. Yes, hybrid model. So what is the on premise model? On hybrid model? Yes. So we will see now. Okay. Right. If you go to the on premise is nothing but keeping all servers at our company premises. Our company premises. This is the on-premise model. Everything will keep it in our at our company premises only. That means what is the advantage of it? Advantage of on-premise is yes, we first of all your company should plan like this. You have to have a separate administrators to taken care of the this hardware servers, development quality and production servers, everything. You have to allocate some space, separate space for that. Separate rooms, 24/7 monitoring with AC and all. So a lot of yes, you are responsible to taken care at your company premises. But advantage is that data is safe and secure everything at your own premises. That is the concept of old trend was this on-premise model we used to do that. Premises means at your location, at your place, at your site, company premises. But nowadays 2010 onwards this cloud computing came. So slowly the trend is in the last 15 years companies are moving towards cloud concept. What is the meaning of cloud? Means where is our servers exist, even you don't know. You no need to know about the server physical location. Servers are somewhere available, just like a cloud, somewhere available. You can connect, okay, you can connect to the cloud systems and you can work at any time. So keeping all all our company data, servers data, servers and data at our company premises. But if you look at here, servers data in cloud, yes, because there are some cloud service providers are there. Microsoft Azure cloud service provider, and Google Cloud is there, and Amazon AWS. Okay, so there is a cloud concept comes with. I already explained. Sometimes they will only provide hardware as a service, software as a service, or platform as a service. There are different type of services are there in the cloud concept. So that is those companies, they are responsible to maintain your company privacy data. Your data is more secure, no worries. But they are charging because they are keeping your data. So charges are there applicable. So advantage of keeping your data in cloud. Okay, advantage of data in cloud is hmm, anywhere you can access, anytime you can access, any device you can access. That is the advantage of cloud concept. That is 24/7 servers are on. Any device too you can access it. It could be desktop, laptop, tab, or mobile also. That depends. And moreover, anytime you can access it. Any region you can access it because that is no limitations, and you no need to spend your office premises one separate room dedicated for servers. 24/7 monitoring is not required by administrators, and moreover you no need to spend a lot of infrastructure by maintaining servers in a cool environment, AC and all cost you can save it. Everything you can hand over to the cloud service providers. This is the current trend on cloud. Hybrid model means some data we keep it on premise plus on cloud. Both some data in cloud level, some data at our own level. Yes, this is the three levels of data storage options to the customer. So some customers still they are following the old trend. Some are into completely cloud. Okay, some in hybrid model also. This is about your SAP also implements cloud concept this way. Okay, is this clear to all of you? All of you? Yes. Okay, because we are going to discuss each topic in depth, in detail. Right. Now, then back to the hmm, further topic. What is the next level is? We will go for yes. How does the three-tier architecture and the three yes. Suppose just now three system landscape we have discussed, right? Three system landscape. Now three-tier architecture. What are this is also three, this is also yes. But how does this both are you can sync? Okay, architecture. This is your final picture. Yes, you have to have complete clarity on this. Suppose again, I'm going back to the another type of picture for to make it to understand. First of all, where the servers resides. If you go back to our Accenture BMW scenario, servers are always kept at hmm, sir always uh, kept at which level come client place or customer place. Yes. It could be again customer place or cloud, that doesn't matter. But software company, that means implementation partner does not hold the servers. The IT company or implementation partner, this is important. Implementation partner, hmm, partner does not uh, holds the servers or maintain the servers. Okay, because we are common. Today we are going to serve to the, suppose you think Accenture point of today BMW server, tomorrow another company comes. That's why IT companies only does not maintain the servers. Servers are always kept at a customer site to customer place only. Right. Then the consultants are remotely connecting to servers. Okay. Yes. How these consultants are connecting? Connection happens first. Uh, first VPN connection. VPN username and password. Okay, and password. That is first level. First level. Yes. Credentials. Okay. Yes. Second level. Second level is nothing but SAP connection. Both. So VPN stands for what is that? Virtual private network. Virtual private network. There are several VPNs are there, 40 client and some F5, some VPNs are there. So VPN is used to for remote connection purpose. VPNs through we can access the remote servers also. Yes. So that's why first step is VPN connection. Okay. Second step is SAP connection. You cannot directly connect SAP. Every day you have to SAP connection. So the VPN login credentials are different and SAP login credentials are also different. Both are different. So you have to enter valid credentials of VPN login credentials so that connection will established from your system to the remote system. Then second level SAP connections, username and password, you have to enter it. Okay, this is your overall. Yes. Okay, if you look at SAP login procedure and as well as SAP logout procedure also, suppose just like that. We will discuss both login, logout is procedures, steps. Okay, procedure are steps. First, what we have to do is see yes, this we have to start server. Start server. Server should be started first. That is the step one. Then next login procedure. What next? Connect to servers using VPN first. That is the first step. Next, okay, server is on. You are connecting to the VPN. Next, what? Connect to development server or respective server. Okay, using SAP credentials. This is by using VPN credentials. Yes, and moreover, this is your connecting to the development server using SAP credentials. Yes, this too. Right, your connection is established. Then open 6 sessions. You can perform your respective task. Perform development or configuration activity or some kind of okay, whatever you want to do with SAP. Yes. After that, save and close. Okay. This is your overall login procedure. What is logout procedure? Logout procedure is this. First, you have to save and close all opened 6 sessions. Okay, 6 sessions you have to properly save it. Once you have done that, next you have to close. Okay, because you have to save it and close all the. Now you have to log out SAP first. Log in SAP, then log out SAP. Then after log out SAP, then disconnect disconnect VPN. Yes. Okay, disconnect VPN. Then after you can, yes, stop the server. Yes, this is the end activity. But generally, start server, up server, down server. This is done by basis consultants. This is not your task. Done by basis consultants. Yes, even stop server is also done by basis consultant. It is not under your control. Unless and until you are working in our own system, your personal laptop through, if you install SAP, you have to do all these steps. You have to start server. But if it is a personal system, you don't need to go for VPN. Directly everything available here. You can log in with SAP credentials. You open all sessions, whatever programs or configuration you practice it. Then finally close all the save and close all the sessions. Log out SAP. Log out SAP properly. Close your SAP printed also. Then finally you can go for you can down the server. Stop the server finally. All these things are important. Okay. Yes. End to end, log in and log out. But once I show practicals, then you will get complete clarity, right? So this is your overall. Why I deviated here is, yes, the like consultants are also connecting. First level connection is VPN. Second level connection is SAP. This is the indirectly daily activities also. Okay, daily activities. So with this knowledge, I will draw one picture so then you will understand the flow. Suppose we will see the servers. Where is this is the overall application layer. Yes. So this is your, yes, BMW. Okay. BMW motors. This is your right. This is the application layer. In application layer or application tier, you can find three systems or three boxes. That is nothing but the development box, okay, quality box, quality environment, or quality system or server. Three boxes are there. Three instances or three SIDs also we call it. So this is your DEV, the capital letters, uppercase, QAS. Okay. Then finally we have PRD, production. Okay. Yes, all this stuff you have to, yes, PRD. Development, quality, and production. Three boxes are there at the client place. So development data, quality data, production data. Right. Then next, this is your three system and three tier architecture. Okay. Three tier architectures. Yes. What is the difference? So this is at application layer. Then where is your presentation layer? Presentations, okay, presentation is there from the, yes, this is your Accenture. So Accenture is there. This is offshore delivery center. Here you have many employees are there in Accenture. Your terminal. So in your system, okay, you have in your terminal, you have SAP GUI. So first you have this is your SAP GUI is installed. Presentation server. Yes. Okay. See SAP GUI. Right. Capital letters. But first, prior to that, in a first, what you need to do is this is your overall terminal system. Okay. Yes, it is the system workstation. Okay. So first and foremost thing is yes, how do you connect? Okay. You have to, you are a user, you are a Accenture employee, you are a developer. What happens? You log in into Accenture. First, you will come here morning 9 o'clock. What is your task? First, you have to switch on your laptop or desktop. That is your workstation. So you want to work with BMW Motors. How do you connect? First and foremost connection should be your workstation to the remote server first. Remote server access. This is your yes. Okay, sir. Because you are sitting at India level. This is at UK level. So there is a physically, geographically, you are at different places. So that's why you have VPN at a virtual private network level. You have to enter valid username and valid password. First initial restrictions. If your VPN is right, connectivity, VPN, you have to start VPN. First switch on the machine. Then we switch on VPN and enter valid username and password. Every day you have to connect to like this. Okay. After that, or else sometimes what happens, they are giving nowadays directly remote desktop access also. That is our VPN or VDI is there, virtual desktop. So if it is virtual desktop, you don't require this. Okay, VPN daily. There are two ways. Okay. Yes, there is a VDI is also nowadays companies are providing. Directly, whatever you save, everything stored there only. Remote desktop access. Then go to the SAP. In SAP, you have suppose you have development access, quality access, and production access. Suppose just like that, you are allowed even for production also. Even this is the front end. This development is front end GUI is mapped to this development, quality mapped to the quality server, production mapped to the production server. If you want to connect to the development box, now what you need to do is you have to establish development to this is the development server. Similarly, you can go to the quality server connection also. Quality to quality production. But now here you will enter like SAP credentials. SAP credentials. Yes, that means here you have to enter valid client number and a username and password. All these things set of we call it as credentials, login credentials, right? So your VPN credentials are correct. Then your system is connected to the remote server. Then the connection is established morning 9 o'clock. Then SAP development box you connected. Right. You work for morning 9 to evening 6. You do whatever activity you want to develop or configure or testing something, you do it. Okay. You open 6 sessions and do it. Finally, evening 6 o'clock over. Your task over for the day. How do you close it? First, you cannot close your laptop directly. First, you have to properly save and close all SAP sessions first. Proper data storage. Then after that, you can close the SAP Okay, what next? You have to log out SAP, then disconnect VPN. Okay, then you have to close this SAP GUI, then shut down your desktop or laptop. Then you can leave after 6. That is your daily activity. You are working from Accenture, offshore delivery. Yes. Okay. Because I said working at client place is on site, working at development center is offshore. So this is your daily activity. You are going to VPN first, credentials next. But sometimes latest trend is this VP, they rather than VPN, directly they are giving the remote desktop access. Remote desktop means in your laptop or desktop, even GUI itself is not there. We don't have GUI also. First, what you have to do is you have to go to the virtual. Yes, you have to go to the VDI part. That is Citrix servers through. We will go to the Citrix gateway through. We are accessing the entire remote desktop. So in the remote desktop, what happens? Even the presentation, application, database, everything is there at the this level only in VDI completely. Okay. Even you don't have GUI also. GUI also you can see in the remote system. Okay, yes, remote desktop. Right. This is your so SAP GUI means this is presentation server. So this is acting like a presentation server. So we have presentation server here, and this is your applications layer server. In application layer, development, quality, and production, all the three are application server 1, 2, 3, like that. Then the next, where is the database? Database is there here only. Database. This is the data. Right. Here in this database, uh, this symbol of database, you can find this is the database. Okay. So development data is stored here. Quality data is stored here. Production data is also stored here. Okay, yes, this is your connectivity. Because box wise, the data is storage happens. Box means instance wise. Okay, yes, data storage happens. This is your database layer. So now, if you observe, okay, 3 layers, 3 tiers: presentation, application, database, 3 layers. This is the live project point of view. 3 layers are 3 tiers. Okay, always you have in your personal laptop, you may have hardly SAP GUI. Otherwise, if it is remote system, even you don't have this GUI also. Everything is there in the remote system only. Presentation, application, database, everything is there on that level. Whatever your activity, everything stored at that level, not in your local system. Okay, because your data is stored there only. Next, okay, so that is 3 tier architecture. Then what is 3 system landscape? Development box, quality box, and production box. Where these 3 boxes are a part of application layer only. Okay, I said development installation separate, quality installation separate, production installation separate. Okay, in the initially, okay, we will connect to the development, then later quality, and finally production also. Okay, see, even you want to go to the user's point of view, right side users. So user also have GUI. User system hardly only have PRD. This is the SAP GUI. SAP GUI. Users may hardly have access of quality and production. What is missing here? Development is missing here. So users also can connect remotely this way. They are targeting to PRD like this. Majority they go with PRD connection. This is the way you have to understand. Many consultants, many users, but servers are at one place. They are connecting remotely. Yes. Okay. This is the way project wise you try to understand. Implementation duration, developed objects are moved to quality and production. After post go live, production data only saved and updated to this one. Okay. Yes, this dimension through you have to suppose Accenture employees. We are from Hyderabad, but Accenture, Singapore, Malaysia, also those developers are also connecting to the remote server. Same, irrespective of the time zone, servers are there at one place, customer place. The other Accenture employees are also, other location employees are also, they are also remotely connecting VPN first, SAP GUI next. This way, we will connect and work. Okay, hope you guys understand this kind of architecture dimension, and we'll end the session here. We'll continue the login procedure tomorrow and all. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.